Justice Robinson, you've been on the Vermont Supreme Court for 10 years. Before that, in your private practice, you were a policy advocate. So obviously, we'd like to hear your comments about how those policy positions and your advocacy might impact your impartiality as a judge.
Thank you, Senator. Appreciate that question.
Button.
Thank you, Senator Durbin. Appreciate the question. 10 years ago, I did make the transition from advocate to judge. And it was a major transition in at least two ways. As an advocate, my focus was the interests of my individual clients, and that was my duty and commitment. As a judge, my duty and commitment is to the law, without regard to the interests of any particular clients or even my own personal predilections. The other difference is that as an advocate for policy matters, I was very much a political person at that phase in my life. Upon assuming the bench, that aspect of my life ended because there's no space for a politically oriented person on the bench. And so for the last decade, that prior part of my life, of which I'm very proud, but it ceased to guide my work upholding the rule of law. The thing that made that transition easy for me is that I feel the same passion and commitment to my mission in this position, which is to uphold the rule of law, as I felt for any cause I advocated in the last chapter of my career.
I take it from the kind words and support you receive from so many diverse backgrounds in Vermont that you've been able to stick with that basic principle for 10 years on the Supreme Court of that state. So I acknowledge that you have 10 years of proof that you can divorce a former life of policy advocacy to a new responsibility. I thank you for your being here today. Senator Grassley.
Thank you.
Yeah.